Hey, how are we doing today, guys? So recently I just did a review of this phone. This is the LG G8X, and I had a ton of comments underneath that video asking me to do a battery drain test. I want to say shout out to all of the people from India who were watching the video and commenting and asking me to do this. I know you guys had that big Flipkart sale for this phone, and that's why I got so much traffic, but I want to say thank you guys for watching and all of the subs who subscribe to the channel. I want to go ahead and say in advance, excuse the video quality on these time lapses because I had to use a cheapo action camera just because it was the only thing I could keep running continuously and actually get all of the footage without stopping the recording or pulling the battery out. So just sorry in advance for that. Right before we get into it, I just want to say if you guys find this video at all useful, please consider subscribing to the channel. And thank you guys so much, and here we go. So to get started, I want to get started with the charging results. So for both of the drain tests, I drained the battery completely to 0%, and then I fully charged it up to 100. So 0 to 50 took me about 38 minutes, and then from 0 to 100, it takes about an hour and 48, hour and 46 minutes, somewhere around there. Now these aren't the best results, but you can tell that when you get it out of the box or when you're looking it up. It does not have the fastest charging, but it's not really too much of an issue. Especially for me because I carry a battery bank no matter where I go, but it does hold its charge, and we're going to get into those drain tests right now. So for the dual screen drain test, I opened a bunch of background apps, turned the brightness all the way up to max, Wi-Fi connected, Bluetooth controller connected, and on the top screen I did a YouTube video playing at 1080p at the top screen, and at the bottom screen I had Asphalt 9 playing a racing game, continuously just cycling through the game and playing it over and over again. And I pretty much let this run until the phone hit 10%. The reason I stopped at 10% on both of these tests is because once you hit 10%, the battery saving comes on, the screen dims, and if you have the dual screen case on at 10%, you cannot use the dual screen anymore. So I let all of that run, and it took about 4 hours and 27 minutes to get the phone from 100% to 10%. And that number to some people may not sound that good, but you have to think, I was watching a full HD quality YouTube video. I was playing games. I had tons of background apps. I got 2 OLED screens running at max brightness, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. And to me, that sounds like a good deal. That doesn't sound like a bad deal at all. A lot of phones can't handle playing a game for that long. So I thought those results were actually good. Now that was just 100 to 10%. From 10 to 0. It took me about an hour, and that was just me picking up my phone every now and again, scrolling through Instagram, scrolling through Chrome and stuff like that. So same deal with the single screen drain test. I can't do both a game and a YouTube video at the exact same time. So I also opened up a bunch of background apps. I opened up 5 games that were on my phone, which include like Mortal Kombat, Asphalt 8, Asphalt 9, and just a few other games, and I ran those in the background. Brightness turned all the way up, Wi-Fi turned on and connected, and a Bluetooth controller also connected. So this is where the phone actually really started to impress me. I started with a 5-hour YouTube video, and after that 5-hour YouTube video was up, the phone was only at 63%, and it was about 2 o'clock in the morning, so I was actually really tired, and I was kind of upset that the phone had not drained more than that. It was only at 63%, so I said, I'm going to go ahead and do something else now besides the YouTube videos, because this is literally probably would have taken, I don't know, 12, 13 hours to completely drain the battery at that point. So I went ahead and played some Call of Duty Mobile with a controller to make some people as upset as I was that I was still up that late. And after about 40 minutes of doing that, the battery went down from 63% to 55%, which again was taking a long time. I was like, I wasn't expecting the battery to be this good, but it actually lasted much longer than I intended it or expected it to. So at this point, I opened up more games and more apps in the background, and I also turned on a screen recorder, and I opened up a YouTube video in picture-in-picture mode, and then ran Asphalt 9 and played that. After all that, for about an hour, the battery went from about 55% to 26%, and at that point, I decided to go ahead and switch back to a YouTube video. And while running this YouTube video, I still left the screen recorder on and all of the background apps that were still going. After about another hour and 20 minutes, I was all the way down to 12%. And at this point, it was about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I was ready to go to sleep. So I picked up my phone. I used it scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, stuff like that, and it lasted me another hour and about 5 to 6 minutes. All in all, the battery lasted about 9 hours and 11 minutes, which to me ended up being a really good result. If you guys think it's a really good result, comment down below and let me know. This does mark the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, please consider subscribing to the channel. Please leave a like down below. And if you guys have any questions, please comment, ask me. I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. Thank you guys for watching. Take it easy.